against those enemies. Maybe I should have just picked a weapon eventually. Whoops. What do we do this time? Not a huge fan of these weapons. I don't think I have Warp Strike yet. Otherwise, Warp Strike Railgun would be interesting. Railgun, or Split Shot. Vortex, I haven't had a good run with it. Let's take Grenade. It's not the most useful weapon right now, but the damage is certainly good if we manage to get a good hit in. Not always easy against enemies as agile as this one. But if they have more predictable movement, then these work just fine. Amp Reflect. Let's go Reflect just for the defensive benefits. I'll take Assault here. For the empowered shots. Just the general offensive boosts. Blast radius and magnitude. Let's go with magnitude first. Right, we do have the reflect shield, so that's certainly something we could utilize against this enemy. The dragon projectiles can't be reflected though. Volley or Splinter. Splinter makes a lot of sense with this weapon. Good area coverage. Bit slower rate of fire. But that's a worth it trade-off. There's payload, we definitely want that. There's also charge shot. Charging improves total weapon damage, projectile velocity, projectile size, and blast radius. Yeah, let's charge our grenades. Do we want to fire them myself, or do we want someone else to fire them for us? I think I'll stay with firing them myself. Volley. Minus 10% projectile size and some damage down, but we can get that back for the center projectile with firing array. Let's have more explosions. This is working decently well. Oops. Damage is certainly good. Do think I want firing array. Good thing we have a strong shield. Well, somewhat strong. Could be much, much worse. There's payload. I think I want that too. Velocity. Blast radius. What's gonna be our main defense? Probably our shield. Let's go with blast radius. Let's fix our offense first. Although, here is shield durability. I don't think we need focus fire that much. These grenades are certainly great against these space worms. Rapid fire is something I want, but there's also heavy caliber. And shield cooldown. But I want the heavy caliber. I want larger grenades. Larger grenades means larger explosions. There we go. That one went down quite quickly. Barrier, I'm interested. Let's go with shield cooldown for some more defense. And I think we take high explosive now. Evolutionary niche. With assault. Maybe not. Let's go with high explosive for an even larger blast radius. Armor regen. Like the idea of either of these. Rupture probably not necessary. No, I've never heard of Geometry Wars. Well, he got a final hit in, but then they went down. Whoops! And now we go into the singularity. Hope we don't die from this. Oof. Immediately take a hit. But we've mostly recovered our hull by that point, so that was fine. Rapid reconstruction, probably not. I don't think I want fusillade. I don't want my projectiles to be smaller and have lower damage and size. Reflexive shields. I could honestly just ban everything here. Unless we want efficiency. For while you're not firing. Does that... how is charge shot worded? Hold fire to charge your weapon. So while we are charging, is efficiency active or is it blocked by charging? The faster shield cooldown would certainly be very nice. And the regen also. Charging is considered firing. Okay. Then we probably don't want efficiency. Is it just winnow here? I think I'm fine with banishing all of these. Reflexive shield gives us 5% max shields. Yeah, I want the reflexive shields. Stuff like if reflexive shields also affected by shield effect power? Or is it just the base effects of the shield? Volatile shield? Sure. Can see that being nice. It's also another slight upgrade to our shield effect power. It's another boss down. Bravado. I don't think I want discharge. It's probably a bad idea. Let's reroll. Could see myself taking adaptive armor. Let's pick up armor. Do we want Omni shields? That's the question. Do we think we want regenerative shield for sure? Omni shield maybe later? Let's go with regenerative shields here. Make sure we have decent defense. Channeling. Sure, I'll pick that up as well. Oof. These guys can hurt quite a bit. Rebuke, probably not. Kinetic boost could be nice for emergency systems. Together with Aegis, probably. But I think I want Rapid Fire. Faster charge rate. That helps us with dealing with more frequent waves of enemies better. Because if we fire our weapon quickly, we will still have a sizable explosion radius. Mastery. Yeah, we definitely want that. If anyone has any great ideas what else we could include in this build, feel free to share. Because, well, I don't know all the mods just yet. Wow, that's one giant cargo train there. Velocity? That sounds reasonable. Got past that minefield. Well, there are still more mines coming. Next boss. Calibrate. And that does work while charging, right? Even though charging counts as firing. But it's probably not even that necessary. I think we take kinetic boost here. To later unlock emergency systems and aegis. Another boss down. Calibrate works, it's great. Okay. Then I will pick that up as well. I'll take Aegis now. So now we gain damage reduction while we're not thrusting. That doesn't mean we have to never thrust those. But oftentimes we can hold our position. Maybe not the best idea. Oof. I should have dodged to the right instead of trying to maneuver between those. That sucks. Dying Star. Lets you ignite everything in a huge radius but causes you to take constant heavy self-damage. Okay. Oh, we got a new high score. Big grenades.